Hello, my name's Armando. I got the honor to meet a veteran. His name's Ben Belay. Ben Belay's story starts in Afghanistan, where he served through 2002 until 2008. Unfortunately, in 2008, when he returned back to the States, he came back to no family members. Had absolutely nobody to go to. No friends, no family, no one. When he sought out help from the government, he got very little assistance. Unfortunately, there are many cases like Ben Belay. Today, we see veterans are getting less and less attention by the government. Recent news can be seen through the VA scandal in 2014. According to CNN, 40 veterans died while waiting for assistance through the Veteran Affairs Rehabilitation Program. It's very unfortunate that our own government, who these men fight for our freedom, our liberty, unfortunately end up having their backs turned by the government, by their families, and by their friends. Therefore, we need to come up with a solution. Luckily, the Wounded Warriors Project exists, and they help veterans through what these days almost seems everything. 3 in 4 veterans suffer from post-traumatic stress syndrome. Unfortunately, that is way too high, and many times veterans don't have assistance or don't know where to go whenever they come across these issues. Many times, they just try brushing it aside thinking they're tough. Unfortunately, that's not the case. They need professional help, and unfortunately, our government isn't giving them enough assistance. Therefore, it is up to the citizens of the United States to hopefully implement a program and eventually help out these veterans. So you ask yourself a question, how do these veterans get our help? Well, luckily, Wounded Warriors Project makes it very simple for the average person to help out a veteran. You can go to their website and you can make a donation of one time if you choose, or you can choose to donate monthly. What this money does is it goes towards the veterans, not only to help them through their affairs, but it helps them to get back on their feet. It gives them a place of hope. It makes them want to be Americans again. It makes them want to be well-functioning Americans again. Luckily, Wounded Warriors Project has been able to help 100,000 people, according to woundedwarriors.org. Also, they've been able to help out 65,000 people through health and wellness, which means getting them back on their feet, recovering their bodies, putting them through rigorous physical therapy. Luckily, this organization has been able to do that for 65,000 people. The more money that they have, the more veterans they can help in the long run. Also, there is an estimated 400,000 veterans with PSTD, post-traumatic stress syndrome. It's very unfortunate that veterans have to deal with this and rely very little on the government, and organizations like Wounded Warriors Project allows them to seek out this help. And according to Fox News, 12% of all veterans, of all people homeless, are veterans. That is a drastic statistic that needs to be decreased. Luckily, with your help in donating, whether it's one time or on a monthly basis, we can help lower that number down. It's very unfortunate that they don't have shelter after returning from battle. Therefore, we need to continue donating so Wounded Warriors Project can continue assisting these veterans and ultimately giving them homes. Therefore, they don't have to be homeless, and it's simple things like that that can help veterans get back on their feet. You don't necessarily have to donate directly to them. You can also set up events. For example, in Atlanta, according to Fox News, there was a Wounded Warriors golf tournament where celebrities attended, and they gained $2.4 million out of the gig. It's very spectacular that these celebrities can come together and help unite and have a good cause and donate their money towards these wounded warriors. So it is because we have way too many homeless veterans, and because we don't have enough government assistance, that we need to act now. We need to help these veterans get back on their feet, since the government and their families have turned their back on them. Ultimately, it is up to the people who see a need and want to help these veterans get back on their feet.